Alright guys, the baby is asleep, so I'm gonna try to record. This is not financial advice. This came from Halter Ferguson Financial. These guys, this is very interesting. There's the link right here. I'll copy and paste it in the source. If you guys have some time, read this, okay? It's amazing. While everyone was watching the Super Bowl, I was nerding out on this, okay? So I'm going to kind of skip through to the meat and potatoes. I'm not going to read all this, but you can pause it. You can go to the website. Here's Tesla versus Toyota here. Let me see if I know how to do this. Nice. Okay, hopefully that's better for you guys. Now Tesla's opening up their Megapack factory. You can pause this. There's some tidbits. If you guys, I'm telling you, read this. Pause it. Read it. It's well worth your time. Yeah, their energy sector is gonna start pumping out. There's like a 2-year backlog on the Megapacks. Okay, here's their capacity right now. Okay, now this factory is coming online. It's Lathrop, California, if I'm not mistaken. Look what this is gonna do to their capacity. They have a 2-year backlog on these, and this thing's just gonna, essentially, from what I've read, take it with a grain of salt, guys. The Megapack costs $2 million to make. They can make one every 61 minutes. Once this thing is at capacity, okay, ramping up a factory like this, I can't even begin to imagine. They'll have to work out the kinks, and then it's at a 50% profit margin. So 50% of 2 million is 1 million, and they can make one an hour. So this factory, in theory, is going to be pumping out $1 million an hour. Okay, it's going to be huge. And look again, they're limited right here. Once this factory's online, it's going to go crazy. Let me see if I can find it. I thought this was a cool slide I wanted to show you. This is the average age. Oh, it's so blurry. Sorry, guys. This is basically the average age of a power station or a power plant. Around 40 years in the US. So, as we can see, there's old infrastructure in Russia and the United States, okay? It's like the transformer in your backyard that's the size of a trash can. That's technology from, like, the Cold War era, you know what I mean? It's back from like World War II. It's not that the technology isn't implemented, it's that would cost trillions and trillions of dollars to update all of it, and who's going to pay for that? And so keep that in mind, okay? We have an average age of about 40 to 50 years old per power plant in America. So this is disruptive technology at its finest, guys. Pause this, read it. I'll put the link. Oh, here's a cool one. One of my good collaborators, Bodie, has been talking about other right here, hydrogen. Now what we're seeing in this chart, this, if you can't read it, says from 2014 to 2021, and we're just seeing huge increases in solar power as well as storage. Okay, we see gas here. They're saying that gas vehicle sales peaked in 2017, according to ARC, what we were talking about. We're starting to see these come down, okay? Nuclear fission. You know why nuclear fission's never going to be a thing, guys? Because stuff like Chernobyl, okay? I work on machines for a living, and they break all the time. The last thing you want is mass-produced small fission reactors that are nuclear fission reactors, okay? People aren't going to have these in their homes. Let's be realistic. Yeah, the technology's there, but who's honestly going to be down to have a nuclear reactor installed in their house? It's not going to happen. And then again, one of my good collaborators, he is all about nuclear or hydrogen, but it's just not there, unfortunately. I mean, electromagnetic engines were a thing that could have been around back as far as like the 70s, but it's not so much what's best as so much as what's gonna be the industry standard, and it's gonna be lithium ion batteries, and it'll show you that in here. Okay, again, if you guys get some time, pause these and read them. I'm skipping over all kinds of juicy tidbits. Here's some tax credits. When the Tesla semi comes online and you can take 40 grand off, those things are going to sell like hotcakes. It's going to disrupt the transportation industry, which every other industry is dependent on, as well as big oil. Okay, this is incredible, guys. So I'm not really kind of reading into this. Pause these, read them. Here's the 50% margin we were talking about. $1 million an hour. Okay, this is a cool. This one's here. Okay, this is these are the different types of batteries, guys. Let me see. Now we see the lithium. The lithium one here is the cheapest, okay? And this is all what's in them. I don't know much about batteries, guys. I'm sure there's a video out on this. But we can see here that the lithium ion cell batteries are the cheapest to produce. These costs will continue to decrease over time, especially as what do they call that? As long as like large scale production, you can decrease prices even more. So pause this if you want, read it. They're saying, yeah, with these mega packs, there's going to be hardware, there's going to be software, there's going to be a whole service industry. We're in the service industry. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to apply for a license to maintenance these mega packs and just make all kinds of money. I'm not sure what this chart is. It's too small, so it's blurry on my screen too, guys. I'm just kind of going through this. Here's the value streams for the batteries. Pause it, read it, guys. And look, we're right here, guys. Okay, we're barely starting to see this S-curve take off, guys. That's why this factory is such huge news. We're gonna just see whatever companies are investing into these technologies are gonna have some huge revenues from them over the next remaining of our lifetime, guys. Okay, and you see, oh, well, there was a fire. Oh, one of them caught on fire, so it's no good. Like, they're working out the kinks, I assure you. Okay? So, hold on, let me zoom this out for you guys. Sorry. I'm going to put this back in case you missed anything. Okay. Pause these and read them if you want. There is some sick tidbits in all this fine print. I had notes earlier, but you'll just have to read it for yourself. And let's see if we can find this. Here's the one that we're looking at, okay? Future share price. That's what this financial institution's predicting. And these are conservative. These guys would rather underestimate and be better to be right over. I'm not saying it right, but better to over promise or to under promise and over deliver is what you want on your predictions. But we should, according to this, we should see a nice double and our investment by 2025, a nice almost 5x by 2030. So and these are conservative estimates that these guys are doing, because again, they like to under promise and over deliver on their projections. So where's this one at? Let me see if I can find it. A lot of guys like to cut and paste and copy and paste, but I'm just recording the whole thing live right now. So, but look, where was it? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, right here. And we're well below this. So that's 90 and 690. So let's come back. Where was it? Where did I put that? So we're barely at around 5 gigawatt hours per year right now, okay? 5 gigawatt hours. And they're saying within the next. So that's what an 18x. Now I'm not saying 18x on the stock price, okay, by 2025. But these mega packs are going to change the energy. If you look at some of the largest companies on the planet, most of them are energy companies or software computer companies. What kind of company would be dabbling in both of those? That's right. It says right here in the top left corner, guys. So we're at 5 gigawatt hours a year now. They're saying this could be at 90, but look at 2030. Look at this. That'd be over 100x. Let me see, does it say? So again, read these things. You'll be glad you did, guys. And I just want to go back to this chart here. And this is again from 2014 to 2021. But coal is going away. Gas, we're seeing its nice steady decrease. Oh. And so, super interesting. Alright, I gotta take this call, guys. Have a good one.